It's time for a 30-day progress report, so let's see how we're doing. Hey everyone, Alissa here, and I am doing a quick check-in this week for the Epic Life Challenge. So I just finished week 5, and in the middle of the week was my 30-day check-in. So there's a space in the Epic Life journal that you can track your progress at 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. So I wanted to just hop in and kind of see where I'm at so far as progress after 30 days sticking to this sort of meal plan. So one thing I want to say from the beginning is that I said my goals for doing this plan. I didn't have any specific like weight loss goals or anything like that. It was really just about getting into better habits, eating healthier, working at having a regular like exercise routine, even if it's minimal, but it's more than I was doing before. So I would say that on all fronts, doing this has definitely helped. So the biggest tool for me has been the Epic Life journal for sure, because I've been able to track and write things and keep track of things along the way. So it's really helped me to stay on track and on task and not get completely derailed and walk away from it altogether, because every time I walk past the table and I see my little journal there, it reminds me, oh yeah, you probably need to be tracking what you're doing. So I would say this has definitely been a huge benefit using this journal. I have really also appreciated the Good Food Real Results Guide. There's been some amazing recipes in there that I have enjoyed, but more than anything, it's really just helped me to stay focused on having a balanced plate. So making sure that I'm eating the right amounts of things. I am one that I never consumed like large quantities of food, but it was always like the wrong kinds of food. So that definitely has had an impact on my health and all that. So looking back from the beginning, it gives you a place in the journal to set your goals and kind of what it is that you want to achieve by the end of the 90 days. And so the biggest one for me was really, number one, just sticking with the plan and committing to it for 90 days. So being able to say that, yes, I did it the whole 90 days. So of course, there have been, some off days here and there, but I've gotten, back at it. Having the journal there and being a part of the challenge has helped me, stay motivated to pick it back up the next day if I have, a rough day, or I don't exercise one day, or eat, a handful of Hershey's Kisses at once, but whatever, it's all fine. So, and then the other thing for sure was that I really wanted to come out of this having more energy at the end of it, because I think for me personally, since last year, March, when the whole COVID thing started and we've just been at home and not doing anything, going anywhere, my energy level just totally dropped, and it was like hard to just keep going. And I know that, is directly related to, of course, what I'm consuming and the amount of exercise that I was not doing, which was nothing. And so that was giving me, no benefits there as far as the energy level. So I went back and I tracked, or not tracked, but I looked at my numbers from my starting point and from where I'm at now as far as like weight, which, like I said, was not a goal for me, but I am happy to report that I did in that first like 30 days lose 3 pounds, which is cool, because I could definitely stand to lose a few. So but it wasn't a specific goal, but definitely a nice like added bonus. So that's good. And then the other thing that really stood out to me when I flipped back and looked was that I could see a progression. There's a place on here. Let me find a page here. There is a place for you to track your energy level every day. So right here you can see, you can circle low, medium, or high, your stress level, low, medium, or high, how many hours you slept. So I've been tracking my energy level pretty specifically if I don't get to everything else, because that is something that was really important to me. And I could see a progression from the beginning where I had more days that were low or medium, and as I've gone along through the 30 days, I've had many more days that were medium or high energy, which is good because that's really what I was going for. So I can definitely tell that eating better is helping my energy level. Drinking more water is helping my energy level. I think getting some exercise is definitely helping that as well. So far, all in all, I am pretty impressed with the program because it's really simple to follow. It's really just about changing, your, like, what you're eating, but you're not really cutting anything out. There's nothing that you can't eat. It's just changing what you're eating as far as, like, making sure you have a balanced plate. You can still have dessert, you can still have, treats here and there, but just when you're making a meal for yourself, just focusing on having more veggies and proteins and better choices as far as carbs go and that kind of thing. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna have no problems sticking with this, hopefully, for the next 60 days and really finishing out the 90 days. So I will be excited to check in at the 60-day mark and then, of course, at the 90-day mark. But I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, here's where I'm at so far. So if you're thinking about getting this journal to just help track your health habits, I highly, highly recommend it because it has been, it's definitely made a difference for me. So I will report back at 60 days, but so far so good.